Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is your 2022 forecast for Sagittarius, my beautiful Sagittarius signs. Let's look at what 2022 is going to have in store for you. We're going to do a sort of general overview. I highly recommend checking your sun and your rising signs at a minimum, but of course some of you really like to check out your moon, Venus placements, that sort of thing, so feel free to do that too. But I think these general overviews, the sun and rising, are very, very important. Of course, if you enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me grow the channel, and hopefully I can spend a little bit more time on these readings for you guys in 2022. All right, Saggies, let's get into it. What does 2022 have in store for my beautiful Sagittarius viewers? Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, whispers. My goodness. I'm seeing that, or I'm sensing that, Saggies, you may get some interesting intuitive messages throughout the year. And what we say about intuition is that it often whispers, okay? It's not going to be that loud voice. It's not always going to be a very obvious kind of message. Sometimes it is just a little whisper, but it's unmistakable. It's unmistakable, but it's easy to kind of brush it aside because it's quiet. But your intuition whispers. Your intuition whispers. Beautiful energy here. Aries got this too. Nothing has gone wrong. Love that. Nothing has gone wrong. That may make more sense when we get into the main spread. Keep that there for the time being. We've got power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. There's going to be some kind of change or transformation with regards to some kind of power balance. Again, we will probably get more information on this when I do the main spread for every month of the year. But this is interesting. There's going to be a bit of a change in terms of some kind of power dynamic of a relationship, and it's going to be in your favor. So you're reclaiming your power in a situation. Love that. We've got circle of eternal joy, timelessness, the dance of life. It's another 5 energy, okay? We've got a little number there, adds up to a 5. So we've got 2 5s here. 5 is a number of change. It's a number of change and transformation. It's a number of travel, new opportunities for growth, expansion, learning, getting bored easily sometimes. I really do feel, Saggies, that things are going to become a little bit more lighthearted in 2022. So a challenging situation is going to feel less challenging. It's going to feel like you have more everyday joy in your life. And some of you may be literally singing and dancing more than you have been for a while. Like there's going to be literal physical manifestation of that lightheartedness, airiness, and joy. Some kind of weight, I feel, is going to be lifted off your shoulders. And it has to do with feeling less oppressed. Less oppressed because you're gaining that power back. Okay. Let's get into the main spread here for the year. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we've got a bonus card here. All right, Saggies, let's see what each month has in store for us. How is the year going to progress here? We're starting off January, February, some swords energy here. We've got the Page of Swords, we've got the Six of Swords. I do think that you're going to get some sort of feeling, some sort of message, some sort of new information is going to come to you. This may be something that you randomly come across online, you're scrolling, something pops up, leads you to something else. Then you start doing more research into it. And you come to some kind of realization which is going to help you discover something. It's going to make you realize something, I think, about a situation, a relationship you have with someone else, the power dynamics. Something is going to finally click, right? This information is going to help you move on. So for some of you, it could be doing a bit of research into, for example, some kind of toxic relationship from your past, whether that be a romantic relationship or a relationship with, say, for example, someone in your family, a parent, whatever the case may be. You're going to do some kind of analysis, some kind of research. It is going to involve you delving into things, reading about things, doing a lot of research online, okay? And you're going to come across something that really helps you transform. It really helps you move on to a much, much calmer place mentally. Something's going to make sense. Some of you may realize that, just again, I'm throwing out things that come to me. You had a really narcissistic parent. Or, the family situation or the way you brought up, you thought that was one way and then you suddenly realized it was not that way at all. And some kind of relationship from your childhood is affecting you now, and you've suddenly realized, like a light bulb moment has gone off. Now, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that you've come into this knowledge, because I can see that it is helping you move on in some way. Some of you may be having an actual physical move of location, like you may be moving house very, very early on in the year. So some of you, again, with this research, with this armed with this new knowledge, with this new confidence, with this new, exploration or explorative type energy, are actually wanting to move and change your living situation and move to a situation that is going to be a lot more relaxing, a lot calmer for you. Or just move away from a certain individual that you have realized is maybe taking advantage of you, maybe a little bit selfish, maybe not worth your time anymore. I'm not saying that you've necessarily completely cut something out of your life or cut someone out of your life, but you've just made the mature decision to move, either physically or mentally, emotionally. You've learned some kind of lesson here. January, February, very important lesson. And it may have started as a whisper. It may have started just as a whisper, just a little hint that you got, but you delved into it more and you realized that it was going to help you move forward in your life. That realization. This has also potentially helped you get the power back in a situation, right? So there may have been some kind of power imbalance. That's why I used that, narcissistic example. That obviously may not be the case for you, but it's what came to mind. Narcissistic ex or partner or family member. But you're now regaining that power back. And it feels good. It feels really good. It feels light. It doesn't feel heavy anymore. We've got some beautiful energy right after that change. We have the Fool. We have the Ace of Cups. Things are going to feel so much happier by March, April. And you're ready to well and truly leap forward into something. Now, for many of you, this is a new offer in love. For some of you, Ace of Cups, it's beautiful. It can be a pregnancy. It's obviously not going to be the case for everyone. It can represent a creative new beginning. It can represent just the, expression of pure feelings for you to someone else or from someone else to you. But you're taking a leap of faith here. But I want you to, pay attention to the similarities in the imagery of these cards. We've got this beautiful, first of all, yellow color. It's just so happy. It's a happy color. It's a color of new beginnings. It's the imageries of new beginnings, things starting fresh, starting new. There's this sense of sometimes following your intuition. You don't have all the answers yet, but it feels good. Once again, your intuition is going to help you here. You're going to get some kind of whisper. It almost is going to feel like, did it come from someone else? Did it come from the universe? Did it come from God? Did it come from spirit? Where did it come from? I don't know. Likely you had this knowledge, you had this power all along, right? Because you're getting your power back, you're reclaiming it. And there's a lot of personal power that you have within you that you're reclaiming as well. Wherever this whisper came from, you're able to follow that and truly move forward, and it's going to bring in a lot of happiness here. Okay, it's going to really feel like you made the right call by moving on and moving towards this new opportunity. So taking a real leap of faith, but it feels good. Very, very happy there by March, April. May, June. We've got the Four of Pentacles here. So this, you know, being Pentacles energy, it's the first Pentacles card that we've come across so far in the reading, and there aren't too many Pentacles that have come up here. There are a couple. But we've really got a feeling of being concerned about your stability. Now, sometimes that can mean you're a bit worried about your finances. You're wanting to really hold on to those pennies. There may have been something which did cause, you know, spending of money. So with these new opportunities, this move, this new direction that you're going in, there may have been quite a bit of money that was spent. And so now it's kind of like feeling the pinch, realizing that, okay, maybe I need to watch my spending a little bit. Maybe I need to just focus on saving, on building myself a solid foundation for the rest of the year. I don't see this as a closed off energy. You know, sometimes we read this as someone who is very closed off because this person's holding that pentacle right in front of their heart space. I'm not getting that from this. I'm seeing that perhaps you're just needing to rein in the spending a little bit more. By the time we get to June, we've got the Page of Cups here. Someone may be coming in to apologize to you. You may not be expecting this at all. It may take you by complete surprise. It could have something to do with this shift in power dynamic where you were able to move away from a person that was just not helpful to you in your life. And now we're getting an apology, and it's a bit of a sheepish apology, I must say, and it's not very mature either. Someone has changed in your mind's eye, okay? Someone has now, again, just doesn't have that same power over you. You may have thought about someone as being a lot more mature than they really were, as being a lot more intelligent than they really were, and they're just not. And you see that very clearly now, and they're coming across as the Page, right? It's almost like, you know, it's too little too late. And the reason I say it's too little too late, and again, for some of you, this could be a completely new offer coming in, but something that you're not going to be interested in. We've got the Hangman and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So Hangman energy here. This is, it's taking a time out. It's taking a time out to look at things in a different way, to gain a different perspective. But it's comfortable, you know, you're not feeling emotionally distraught or anxious by this. You're not feeling in a rush to make any sort of decision. This is July. You're just really content to take your time and see where things go and see what you think of the situation. Analyze your feelings about a certain situation. Think about where you come from, think about where someone else is coming from, and gain a higher perspective. I think you've come even further along in terms of your spiritual evolution, your mental awakening to a situation that was not serving you. And it could have to do with multiple areas of your life. It could have to do with a work situation. It could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with money, the way you look at money. But you're gaining new perspectives, and it's good. You're happy that you're gaining this knowledge, okay? It's helping you go through the growth and transformation that is needed. It is a year of change. Nine of Pentacles. You're feeling good. You're feeling good. Remember, if we get to sort of May, June, and we're feeling a little bit concerned about finances, we're going to be okay quite quickly. Just keep in mind, you know, do what you need to do, but keep in mind nothing has actually gone wrong. Nothing has seriously gone wrong here with the finances. And I can see that by, you know, August, you're feeling confident again. And importantly, you're feeling independent. You're feeling like you have everything under control. You can rely on yourself. You've got enough, you know, financial resources to do what you need to do, to be comfortable on your own. And you're comfortable spending time on your own as well. That may really irk some people if you're in a relationship, because I'm seeing that actually some of you may be either starting a new relationship or it's really, taking a relationship to the next level. What's interesting is you're also feeling very comfortable on your own. This is a good thing because you don't want to get into a relationship which, again, has you feeling like you're codependent, which has you feeling like you're too reliant on someone else, or worst case scenario, has you feeling like you're powerless and someone else has all the power over you. That is not going to be the case anymore. And in any new relationship you enter, that is not going to be the case anymore. You're feeling very, very independent. Now that may cause some kind of distress, we've got a tower moment here, some kind of change. This may be for another person, someone else very, very close to you may be feeling like there's some kind of crazy change. You may be breaking up with someone, okay? You may be breaking off a relationship. Someone may be breaking it off with you. I do think that it is you doing this because you're in such an independent energy, because you've had time to really analyze a situation. But if this is affecting you and this change in around August, September comes in and really takes you by surprise, so this may be a sudden move, sudden issue with your home environment, renovation, repair. It could be a breakup. It could be a loss of a job. I just want you to remember, nothing has actually gone wrong, okay? So it's going to be hard while you're in the thick of it, but nothing has gone wrong. So when this card comes out, it's like nothing seriously has gone wrong, even though it feels wrong at the time. Every, good situation comes with bad and vice versa. So there's always a silver lining. And if something happens like this, if we get a tower moment, it's because it was needed. It was inevitable, okay, that this change has occurred. Once again, it's not a serious thing. Nothing has seriously gone wrong, because by the time we get over that, we're talking about like October here. We've got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You're feeling like you're on top of your game again very, very quickly. You get your confidence back very, very quickly. You're also looking very attractive to other people, to the point where you may have to be fending people off. I see a lot of offers coming in and you're feeling a little bit defensive. I think you're getting a little bit defensive over your time, over the things that are important to you, the things that really bring you joy and bring you happiness. You're wanting to make sure that you have time to do the things in your life that really bring you joy. Whatever it is, the creative things that you get involved in, projects that you're interested in, your work, things that you do to work out, your exercise regime, whatever the case may be. You don't want anything to get in the way of that. You're being very, very strong. You're strongly defending what you do, how you spend your time, and strongly defending your beliefs about something. You've got the courage now to do that. And I'm glad to see that, because again, for a few of you, we started off with feeling a little bit powerless in a situation. You're not feeling that way anymore. I don't see that powerless feeling returning at all throughout 2022. We finish off the year with, again, we've got a bit of a bonus card here, with an energy of threes, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. I like this energy. I love the 3 of Pentacles. It's such a good card of teamwork, working together, respecting each other. There's no imbalance of power here. You're not getting taken advantage of. You're not taking advantage of someone else. This is just people appreciating each other for the unique skills and attributes, and respecting one another's point of view, one another's skills and experience, what the other person brings to the table, and working together to build something for the future. Some of you are going to get very, very creative, very entrepreneurial. There's an entrepreneurial vibe I'm getting here. So that's looking very, very positive. Some of you may be traveling, maybe thinking about where, to go next. And some of you may be really building something very, very exciting for the future, whether that be in terms of your career, in your work environment, with a partner. This is very, very positive energy. So we really are ending off with a lot more optimism, lightheartedness. You've gained your power back. You've gained control back of, I really feel like, your own life's direction, including the things that you want to really work on. I do feel as though you've gained more control over that, and it feels a lot more joyful. Okay, you can literally take the time now to celebrate, to have fun, to enjoy. It's not like it's all work and no play. It feels like a good balance of both here. And you did this all by following your intuition about a situation. Love it. Let's pull one final message here. Any other messages, words of advice that my beautiful Saggies need for 2022? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna take what has flipped upright here. We've got new moon in Leo, shine. We've got make time for self-love. We've got speak your world into being. Oh, there's one more. I didn't miss this one. One sec. There was a fourth one that flipped out there. We've got open up to change. Okay. So once again, I did ultimately get the feeling that this was going to be a year of change for you, Saggies. So yeah, big time of change. Be open to it. It's time to shine as well. So some of you may be feeling like you're in the spotlight a little bit more, like you have more attention on what is going on in your life. That's okay. That's okay. It's going to feel good. Make sure that you manifest by verbalizing what is going on. So any kind of new project, new business venture, new creative pursuit, whatever it may be, speak that into being. So literally have the conversations with people, network. If you need to talk to a professional, a counselor, someone who knows more than you in a particular area, do that. That's going to help you on this journey. It's going to help you take that next step and move things along. And make sure you make time for self-love. Like I said, I feel like by the end of the year, you're actually going to have a lot more attention on you coming in. So that essentially means, don't be so busy that you lose time for yourself, or don't be so busy doing things for other people that you don't have that time for yourself to do the things that you really enjoy. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Have a wonderful 2022. I hope it brings you lots of happiness and joy, and all the things that you're manifesting and that you wish for the year come to fruition. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.